What is successful time management and why is it important? Defining what great looks like or what amazing looks like in time management and then reframing why is it so important is crucial to do to be successful. So my name's Richardson. I'm a coach here at Life on Your Terms, and I make these videos here to hopefully empower you to live a life on your terms as well. So what is successful time management and why is it important? By the end of this video, you're going to understand exactly what you need to know about great time management and then why it's so important to carry out these things and have great time management. Maybe you don't have great time management right now, and that's okay. But by the end of this video, you're going to understand why it's so important to make that change. So, what do you need to know about time management? And again, this is all just my experience, and hopefully I can share my thought processes, what I have gone through and my journey through kind of getting good time management to hopefully help you as well as long in your journey. So, first of all, it is difficult. Having great time management can be very hard to do, and it requires discipline and accountability. But what I find is that when I'm on top of my schedule and on top of my shit, I feel really good. I feel like I have been disciplined and accountable when I'm getting a lot of work done, when I'm hitting the gym earlier in the day. Things like that empower me to take on other challenges in my life. I know this seems really simple, but what I have found with my experience and my clients' experiences is that time management is difficult, but once you get it nailed down, you feel great and empowered almost. So maybe you feel like you don't have great time management or you don't use your time very well, and that's where I encourage you to take the balance wheel in the description below, because it's not only going to highlight maybe your time issues you have, but it's going to highlight other areas of your life that you want to improve, and they all work together. So I'd encourage you to do that if you feel like you're lacking in this area or another area for that matter. So from there, it's important for us to define what are the habits that make successful time management. And everybody has their own, but I'm going to share mine. Those being setting goals, prioritizing tasks, and then creating a schedule. And I think it's about that simple. So again, setting goals, prioritizing tasks, and creating a schedule. If you do those three things, that's going to get you on the track to great time management. Now, what happens when you do these three things? I think with goals, you get direction, motivation, and progress. Why do you get those things? Because goals show you where you want to go. It's going to give you motivation to work towards something. And then through working towards this thing of where you want to go, you're going to get that progress. So that's going to feel really good as well. Now, with prioritizing tasks, what does that give you? Well, it optimizes your time because you know what to work on. You get less procrastination because you know, okay, this is number one today, this is number two, and you're not just slowing down and waiting till the end of the day to do this. And then also, with that, what does schedule give you? Well, schedule lets you see your time spent. So making YouTube videos, for example, how long does that take me so I can properly allocate that in the future so I can get the most efficient YouTube videos that are the best out there, at least, the best of my ability, and I continue to be able to do that. It's going to provide efficiency with that schedule because you know what to work on, and I think almost most important is it's going to reduce the decision fatigue. What do I mean by that? Decision fatigue is what should I work on? What should I focus on? And there's so much out there that you could do to move along in your job, in your business, whatever it may be, in fitness, all that stuff. There's so many things out there, but setting a schedule and prioritizing tasks and setting goals will lower that decision fatigue. So that is what is successful time management to me, and hopefully that's helpful. Now, why is that all so important? I mean, we can see some of the things why it's so important because it's going to give you that efficiency and stuff like that, but what else? It's going to reduce your stress. Now, this is a huge one that I found for myself. When I am properly setting goals, when I am following my schedule and I am prioritizing tasks, I feel so much less overwhelmed, and that allows me to function that much higher and feel that much better as well, because through structure and organization, I feel less stress and feel not as overwhelmed, which I think is super important and super helpful for me. What else does it do? Well, it's going to increase your productivity. That might be kind of obvious, but I'm being serious that when you take time management seriously, your productivity is going through the roof. At least that's what I have found in my experience. Maybe you won't find that, but at least for me, when I'm following my time block, when I'm prioritizing those tasks and I'm executing my goals, my productivity is up here. And that gives me more leverage as that I'm more productive with my time and I get more done in less time. In the past, what's maybe taken me 6 hours only takes me 4, which gains me 2 hours back, which gives me more leverage, and that's what we want. And then also, what I think time management shows and does for you is it makes you successful. And it seems so simple, but I truly believe that discipline is the way to success. And so with that, with consistency, and with meeting deadlines and eliminating time wasting, that's going to give you success. And that's what time management does for you. Because by following a schedule, prioritizing tasks, and creating goals, you're going to be consistent. You're going to have the quarterly objectives, you're going to have your monthly things you track, you're going to have your yearly things you track, and that's going to make you consistent. And a really good hack to start doing this stuff that's relatively easy, but not easy, simple, but not easy, is fitness. Get into fitness. That'll show you consistency, setting goals, all that stuff, helping you be successful related to this time management stuff as well. But also with time management, meeting deadlines is something that everybody can do, and I think is so big for your success. I've found that when I may have not been the most talented or not talented at all in a certain area, as long as I'm meeting deadlines, I have found that to be a competitive edge, I guess, if you will. And again, it's simple, but a lot of people don't do it. And then another thing with success is eliminate time wasting. Sometimes we don't even realize how much time we waste, how much time we spend scrolling our phones, how much time we spend on YouTube, how much time we spend watching TV, how much time we spend playing video games, whatever it is. We don't even realize how much we waste time, but with successful time management, you can get rid of that stuff.